personal. Who not talk about done? You think me confident? All me have to do is send to the new gun. Anything test dead. We just fly off those head. Down the mercy. Look at them, till a boy get killed. Look at them, you better sign on the will. Look at them, a boy get killed. Look at them, look up in the barrel. Them one tie. They come and them funeral. Them things say. Them on the general. Them one tie. They come and them funeral. Them things say. Them on the general. In my limb we a go cut them down, send for the oxa. Take out the tongue. In my limb we a go cut them down, send for the oxa. Take out them tongue. Can't trust lyrics and me coffee fling down. Lyrics and me mouth is like a bullet from a gun. Any boy test me just fling that tongue. One of them come in just shot that tongue. Just shot that tongue. Just shot that. We just fly off those head. Look at
Motherfuckers need Gabberdisco.
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 That's it! I've come up with a new recipe. Pop up the...
Now it's time to pump the muscles. This constant sympathetic stimulation can lead to irregular heartbeats. Boom. Disco.
Here we go again.
It's the future.
You only live twice, or so it seems. One life for yourself and one for Gabberdisco.
Hello everybody, welcome back to a new edition here at Gabberdisco Night Live. Is your monthly cheesiest show here on Twitch. Today we are going to have an awesome mix as always, done by the Speed Freak of course, and later we also will be having an interview together with the Speed Freak, Crisis, Stormtrooper, and of course Acid Video. So yeah, before we going to start the show, let's say hello to the people here on Twitch at Hakkepeter33, Power2All, Alonix, DJ Skyline 86, Bane Steve, Ega Hart, let's see who else do we have, More Holy 80, Tom CXR, Acid Video, I'm the Banana. And that's everybody here on Twitch. If you're checking this show out live on YouTube, come over to twitch.tv/Neo-Zeros. You can see it link up over there. And come join the chat. And also the quality is way better over here at Twitch than on YouTube. So yeah. How's your day going on? Here in the Netherlands, we are now at 9 o'clock in the evening. So in the Netherlands is lockdown time. But it doesn't matter because we're all here now live on Twitch watching the Gabberdisco Night live show. And yeah, we are going to have an awesome cheesy show, as I said before. So
Gabberdisco.
Are you ready for the mix? See you soon. And enjoy.
You seem to alternate between viewing your own mind as an unstoppable force and as an inescapable curse. And I think it's because the only truly unapproachable concept for you is that it's your mind within your control. You are the master of your universe. Invading the universe. Invading the universe. Invading the universe. Invading the universe. Let's go!
What's next? I mean, I suppose we could take a break.
We could.
Just
extreme. It was time for extreme.
Let's go!
Gabberdisco.
dance the blues to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's swing. While color lights up your face, sway through the crowd to an empty space. Dancing in the dark, you between my arms.
Dancing in the dark.
Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give
Mr. Dom. I don't feel so good.
Just like the bad guy from Lethal Weapon 2, I've got diplomatic immunity. I can write graffiti, even jaywalk in the street. I can ride, would not give a hoot.
Agent Dr. B.
Beat it time.
Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Every second counts on the clock. Now sticking out a
Guess what? I got a fever. The only prescription is for
Gabberdisco.
You got the poison, I've got the remedy.
Gabberdisco.
Gabberdisco.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town, turn it upside down. I'm gonna live until I die.
It looks like there's some sort of sickness in this town. This town is diseased.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Knock, knock, trick or treat.
Fly from your grave.
see 'em, when people come to see 'em, they're really on the spree 'em. It's
You have destroyed your own innocence, allowed your flesh to consume your spirit.
Die meisten rauchen ja am Anfang so einen kleinen Joint, aber irgendwann reicht ihnen das nicht mehr und dann rauchen die Bomben. Dummschwätzer.
The only serious side effect of marijuana is that you may go to jail.
Don't criticize me. Some call it you got the world spinning round? Have you ever been high as fuck? You're in the bathroom mirror talking to yourself, and your dog's looking at you like you need help. Have you ever been high as fuck? Then you feel your heart pumping really fast, and you're convinced that you're gonna have a heart attack. Have you ever been high as fuck? You need snacks, so you walk to the corner store, but you're scared because you think that they will know you're high. So you walk around the block to buy some time. Take a hit.
Scheißegal, denn ich bin weit so wie noch nie.
Everybody get your fucking hands up.
God damn it, where's the goddamn beat?
Tripping balls, I am.
Spent the whole thing in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget.
You is the weed.
cigarette while I'm speeding.
Hey, careful! I'd hate for you to be unresponsive to my pleasuring because of intoxication.
I definitely sense something here. Something ancient. Magical.
Obviously, the actual scripture is open to interpretation, but what I took away from it is that we should go in the barn and screw our brains out on a huge pile of marijuana.
I take a deep breath and I get real high.
Okay, we hear you, Peter. Loud and clear.
A bit of breaking news. A local family is forced out of their home by ghosts. Who are they gonna call?
Ghostbusters?
No, their insurance company. That's just stupid what you said.
The most romantic song ever.
Hell yeah, we're all rave to the grave. I'm not dead.
All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead.
Killing zombies is never not fun.
All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead.
That's why they're called zombies.
All my friends are dead.
It's go time.
I am the eater of wolves and of children. I
rubs the lotion on its skin or else gets the hose again.
Roadhouse.
Your mother sucks cocks in hell.
I think my scary, otherworldly, shadowy spirit friends might have something to say about that.
And that was a mix from the Speed Freak. And once again, welcome back here to Gabberdisco Night Live, your one and only, cheesy talk show here on twitch.tv/neo.xerox. And everybody out there that is on YouTube, come over to twitch.tv/neo.xerox. You can see the link over there. And come and join together with us. Well, that was a really awesome mix, and we're definitely gonna talk about it in a second or two. And yeah, of course, I am not going to do this alone. We are going to do it together with my friends. Now, let's hope that this goes well. I have no idea. Let's see. Does it work? No! God damn it. You know, this happens every time. Where's my Discord thingy now? Maybe next time we need to go in like 10 minutes earlier. Seriously, I lost the whole... okay, I need to make a new one then. Yeah, you know, this is such amateuristic, and yeah, you know, this has been going on for forever and ever. Let's see, where is it? Window capture? Well, at least everybody can hear you. At least I hope people can hear you. Let's see, where is it? No, this one isn't it. Well, at least it works. So everybody, welcome back to Gabberdisco Night Live. Oh man, this really looks bad. I really need to find a new way that I can make it a bit better than normal, I think. So yeah, like I said, once again, thank you very much for... Oh, sorry, you guys were muted. Okay, for everybody that comes here for the first time, yeah, this happens pretty much all the time because, yeah, I'm such a pro in this.
Hey, it's all part of the show.
It's all part of the show, sadly. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining here today, and where I'm gonna put my camera over there. So yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody to come here at Gabberdisco Night Live, and yeah, to see the Gabberdisco cheesy lords over here. And later we're also going to have an interview with the Speed Freak, Stormtrooper, Crisis, and Acid Video. And also thank you to DJ Paul for donating those 200 bits. Thank you very much. And also DJ Candy Core, I am needing, thanks to you, I need to fatten up my cat again. So, yeah. First, I have a question for you guys. Do you have pets?
Yes.
Okay.
Pets.
Okay, what are the names of your pets? Acid Video?
Momo, that's my dog, and Panda, that's my cat.
Momo and Panda. And Crisis?
Momo and Panda.
Well, I have one cat, and his name is CJ.
CJ?
Like Chris Jr.
Nice.
I named him after myself.
Chris Jr., nice. Stormtrooper?
I have two cats, and they're named Alan and Bruce.
Alan and Bruce. I almost thought that you named them Alan and Heath.
No.
No. Yeah, Speed Freak?
One cat, name is Tom.
Tom. From the cartoon?
No. It's named before we got him, so it's not our decision.
It's not your decision. So, tell us about your cats and your dogs. Let's start with Acid Video.
Well, Momo has her own Facebook page. Because I tend to take a lot of pictures of her and I don't want to post them all on my timeline.
Yeah.
So I made a page for her and people who like it can watch that page and there are all the pictures. And there are some of Panda also. I didn't feel like making also an entire page for Panda. So.
Well, apparently somebody here on Twitch is already asking if you can post a link on there.
I can. One moment.
Nice. Mint is asking who has the fattest cat with my cat included. Let me grab out my chunker over here.
Okay. Here it is.
Look, I have one chunky little cat over here. I think she's around 5 kilos right now.
Yeah, because of all the feeding the cat thingies.
Yes, it's because everybody feeds a cat. So, Chris Jr., what's the story behind that?
Chris
Except
Jr.,
for because you're...
Well, he's 9 years old. He'll be 10 years old this year. But he also has his own Instagram page.
I also have one.
It hasn't been updated in 2-3 years or something.
Oh.
I should do that. But he's a black and white cat.
Black and white cat.
Yeah, so is Panda also.
I think he's pretty fat too. He loves to drink milk. He loves to eat a lot. So.
Nice. Stormtrooper.
Yeah, I see that my pet has its own page. Is a common thing with Gabberdisco guys, because my two cats have their own Facebook pages too. But they haven't been updated in ages. I think I did those pages when I was pretty bored. They're quite contrary. Alan is like a real diva, and Bruce is more of a construction worker. He's really, I don't want to say he's stupid, but he's simple. But that's pretty cool. They're pretty much into cuddling, both of them.
Yeah.
But the diva has its own way how he wants to cuddle. The construction worker basically takes any physical contact he can get.
And Speed Freak?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, my cat doesn't have any social media appearance. I will update that until the next one. Yeah, it's pretty Tom is really cuddly, and he's around 10, 11 years old now. We weren't the first to have him. We got him from a shelter, so we don't exactly know how old he is. But he's really socializing a lot. He has his own chair at the table when we eat. He sits there. He doesn't eat. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But he likes to sit with us when we are sitting at the table and leaves when we leave. And he's really every night like going through the house, collecting us all, going to each of us, shouting and commanding us to come downstairs because then it's time for him to get cuddled his way, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much all about it.
Nice. Okay, cool. Hey, by the way, really awesome mix from before the it's 45 minutes of the pure Gabberdisco power. Where should we start? Should we start with the Acid? Let's start with Acid Video today. This is the first show that you are joining us together, and these 3 months that you have, that we have been doing this, you're the ones responsible behind all these videos. So, tell us your story. Who is Acid Video? How did you start it? Yeah.
How did I start it? Well, at some point I make a little bit music myself, and at some point I thought, why don't I make a super trippy video for one of my tracks? And then it worked out really nice, and I thought, I could try this more often. And I had earlier on, I had this YouTube series, Reuzel Rangers, and I did a lot of editing in it, and so I knew my way around a little with video. And then later I asked a friend of mine, artist, if I could make a video for one of his tracks, and he was enthusiastic about it, and then at some point I got a taste of it, and then I didn't think of this name, but at one moment I got this idea, this big light bulb above my head, Acid Video. And then I made a few videos for friends, and then I found a Japanese acid label called Acid Works.
Yeah.
And I asked one of the artists if I could make a video for him. And he said, "Oh yes, please use my tracks. I like your videos, so please do so." And when I finished this video, the guys from his label liked what I made, and so I made a few more videos for the label. But at the same time, there didn't much happen with it. You know, it was a lot of work and very little reaction from it later. So, and then at one point I thought maybe I should find the courage to ask one of my biggest heroes when I was younger, and the DJ Dano. I asked him.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, he was my favorite DJ. Not my favorite producer, but favorite DJ. And he was really positive. He said, "Oh, nice, yeah, okay." And then I never heard from him again. But then I thought, okay, so you can talk to these people. And then I thought I also have to ask Martin. And then I asked Martin, and or I had the Street Freak. And he was also. I said, "Can I make a video for you?" And he said, "Hell yeah!" And I said, "Okay, cool." And then I made a video for him. I've been out of hardcore for 15 years or something, and I didn't know what happened in this period. So I had to search what he made in this time, and I found this track, Mad World. And but at that time I had a very hard time with my health, and but at the same time I put all the energy I had in this video, and I worked for it for five months, and then it was finished.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun, and I really enjoyed working with Martin. And then I told him at some point I would like to make a terror video.
Yeah.
And then he asked me for a Nukem video. And I said, okay, cool, that's fun, man. And then another Nukem video, and so on. In the meantime, I contacted more artists, and people got to know me, and I started working for my favorite labels, and so like also Moken and Cenobite Records, and yeah, I got a little better at it as I went.
Yeah.
And it went. I started working more efficient and other techniques, and then at one point, DJ Leviathan, he asked me if I also filmed because my first videos were all CG, and I said, oh, I can film if you want, because I had the experience of Reusel Rangers, the series. And then he said, can you come to our set at Thunderdome? I said, okay. And then I went with them, and I used my own camera, and lucky for me, there was enough light so my camera could handle it, because not every party has this rich amount of light. And when it's too dark, you get really crappy footage. And then because I knew I was going to film there, and I already made a video for Chosen Few, I asked Chosen Few if he wanted me to film his set too. He said okay, and he was in a much darker area, and it was really the border of where the footage was started to become really ugly.
Yeah.
But I was lucky, and this video I made from Chosen Few is actually still the video that is being watched most of all my videos. Because because of the track, I think, the name of the DJ. And
the name of the DJ, that is one of the most legendary tracks, or legendary hardcore tracks out there, so... that's a good one.
It's very popular, and the moment I posted it, there came articles like, finally there's a video for the name of the DJ, and from a very popular website, and it was really unexpected how much attention this got. In total, when I counted all places together, I stopped counting at 150,000 or something.
Whoa,
yeah, it's a lot. And I never had another video going this far. And the one I made for Leviathan, for Bioforce, has been viewed also a lot, because Thunderdome is also a very popular thing. But I actually like the Bioforce video better, and the track also. But the Chosen Few video was more popular. And then later I went a few times to Master of Hardcore and some other festivals, and I did a lot of videos at the Pandemonium Festival of a party. And but the moment at that first Thunderdome, I discovered if I can shoot some video, the video will be finished much faster. Because I didn't have to generate all this CG footage. And this takes huge amounts of time, the CG footage.
Yeah, I guess
all
because,
the rendering.
Because you need to work something from scratch. And yeah, CG footage is not like you go to a location, you film, and that's it. And CG, you need to program it, you need to write codes.
Yeah, and you have to make it in 3D software and render it. Sometimes I render a shot of a few seconds. I let my computer render for 48 hours. And then when I watch it, I think, nah, it doesn't look good. And I throw it away. And you know...
Wait, sorry, you said 48 hours?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's 2 days of rendering. Holy hell.
Yeah, and at this moment, I'm making my first virtual reality video. That's insane amount of render time. Virtual reality is really huge, really incredible stuff. and yeah, sometimes for one shot of 2 seconds or something, I'm rendering for 2 weeks or something.
And rendering 2 weeks non-stop?
Yeah.
Damn.
And in the morning when I wake up,
Yeah.
I reboot my computer so it can cool off a little.
Yeah.
And then I put it on. And it's not a simple computer. It's really a powerful rendering machine, you know?
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks for a few seconds.
Alright.
And if I don't like it, I still throw it away.
Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, I see in the chat there were two different kind of questions. The first one is from DJ Paul about how long does it take to make a video like what you did with the mix, just in between.
This one I've been preparing the last few weeks in the evenings. I've been searching some footage, and so it's every day a few hours. And then on Friday I cut it to little loops, and then the real recording of the VJing plus the editing took my entire weekend. And the strange thing is, that's really not a long time to work on a video for me, but this is a completely other type of video.
Yeah.
When I make a clip for one track, it can take to 6 months or something.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's.
But this is almost a real time thing. But I like to make it match really good. So then I record 3 times, and then later I edit the best parts, and but that's a quick way to work.
Okay. And then another question from Moloch is, how do you get that clips fit in the beat? A really good job, by the way.
Well, I use VJ software, Resolume, and you can tap along with the beat, or if you know what the BPM is, you can just type it in, and you can resync it by touching a button. And if you put it on the one of a phrase or on a bar, if you hit the resync button, and my loops, I cut my loops so that there are 4 punchy movements in it or something. So I have one loop is 1 bar, and I can BPM sync everything.
Okay.
I don't know if this makes sense, but
it does make sense, because like if you play with CDJs or just being a DJ in general, you need to work in bars.
Yeah. But the tricky thing is, some of the mixes have triplets in them, and that's PJ software. You cannot suddenly switch to triplets. So then, what things that you can do then is, if you have image footage with rotating stuff, rotating always fits.
Okay. No, but okay. So if I understand correctly, during the whole set you are just real time pressing buttons, because in a mix from what you heard before, there are some hardstyle parts in there. So there is a BPM switch from what was it, from 200 to 150 BPM.
Yeah, true. And I'm pressing a lot of buttons. I have MIDI controllers.
Yeah.
Like some of you make music, they know MIDI controllers. You can use them also to control effects in the video. So I have 64 knobs, which I'm tweaking all the time on the beat. And if there's like on the end of a phrase, there's a little fill or something, I make a fill with a twist of a knob, you know, and then this kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's go back to the original question about you being in Gabberdisco. How long are you already part of the team of Gabberdisco, and how long have you been making videos for Martin and for Gabberdisco in general?
It's since before it started.
You still remember which year it was?
Well, no, I don't. I don't know how long we've been doing this already, but
just a long time ago. I already also noticed that a few weeks ago, or just last week, you released a new video clip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean the Dano video?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something, man. Whew. I had really little time, and I was going through a very hard time, and I was walking my balls literally off. They're still lying around here somewhere, and it was so intense. I never worked this hard because I have a full-time job in the warehouse, so I work, and then I come home and I sit behind the computer, work. I have to make everything, an entire. He wanted a huge empty festival terrain. I thought, how the fuck am I going to make that? And I don't have time. All I could do was work non-stop and as hard as I could. And then at some point I thought, damn, I'm doing it. I really didn't expect it was going to work. And then he said, yeah, I want a big empty festival terrain, the biggest you ever seen. And then at some point there are a few people, and then they multiply until the crowd is fully full. I thought, what?
Damn.
Okay, I didn't want to say no. I wanted to think about it if I could make this, but I didn't believe I could do it. And
yeah, but then again, because you already have so much experience with making video mixes. Yeah, like for like Crisis, Stormtrooper, and Speed Freak, they are music makers. You are a video maker, so you have the experience, and eventually, if there's a big project, at least that's what I can guess. Then you stick all your energy in there and just you do the best you can.
Yeah, I always give everything. It's I put all my time in it, and I hardly do anything else. Every once in a while, I watch a movie, and I do what I can. And,
that's well worth it. If you have the video and if you can share it, please post a link here on Twitch so everybody can see the video clip if they haven't done so yet.
You wanna play it?
We can do it, I guess.
Oh, cool! It's a hug to the world, to everyone who's sitting at home locked down. That's pretty cool. It's just we just did it to do something nice for everybody.
Yeah.
I'll find the link for you.
Yeah, post a link on Twitch, and then we can play it. And also, before I forget, thank you very much to Knechtrub Recht 1337 for the 300 bits, and also to DJ Paul again for donating another 100 bits. So thank you very much appreciated. Thank you. And Gabberdisco, it's live.
I just the link.
I see it. Well, then okay, then I need to make what was it again? A display capture?
I don't know.
I think a display capture. There we go.
Right.
Give me just a second.
beat just goes straight on and on. The 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 beat just goes straight on and on. Straight on and on. The beat just goes.
Where everybody explodes.
Yeah.
Well, that was really awesome video.
Yeah, that was really good.
Thanks, man.
So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of work going in there. Yeah, let's go back to this scene, this last scene over here.
The beat just goes.
So first you have a few downers in there,
Mm-hmm.
and then suddenly it multiplies by more.
Yeah.
And all these flags is because it's a worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, he wanted this to be a hurt to the world. He did everything is his idea.
Yeah, everything is his idea, but you were the one that made it.
Yeah.
So that does say something about it. Hey, but yeah, it's really awesome videos. Yeah, and yeah, you can see you have a lot of experience with this. But yeah, we also have other cheeselers in here. They are not talking and they're just sitting around and just waiting. Let's switch over to Chris. Yeah, how have you been doing this last month?
Well, not much. I've been mentally preparing for the upcoming baby. Still two months to go. So we've been buying a lot of stuff, like diapers and a bed. Also, like just little stuff. We also have a teddy bear. Well, I can let you see.
Well, while he's grabbing his teddy bear, oh, there's a teddy bear.
All right.
And
this is for.
Does the teddy bear already have a name or not yet?
Not yet. We let her decide.
That will take a while, I guess. In 4 months, I think that she can speak already, or he.
Well, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe she can sing before she can talk.
Right. But okay. Now you're waiting just to become a father. Yeah. Is it stressing for you now, or is still like you're really excited to wait until the child comes out?
Especially exciting. I think the stress part will come when it's almost there.
No, DJ Skyline said Chris Jr.
Yeah. Then would be Christina. But
no, but also really important to know is how's with the missus.
Well, yeah, she's good. She's still working, but in I think 3 weeks she will be on. She won't be working anymore. So she stays at home. and then I can take care of her.
So, but yeah, I am guessing for her is also a stressing period right now, or she's still quite kind of relaxed.
She's still relaxed, yes. Just we just have to do the things we have to do. I'm making music in the meantime because I still need to make a few tracks. But yeah, it's a good way to get your mind.
Yeah, I bet.
Your mind straight.
But okay, but do you already have something in mind? Because when the child is gonna be born, of course you don't really have time anymore to make music.
I guess not. No.
So yeah, especially for the new viewers over here, yeah, can we expect some new releases from you? Yeah, after the child is born.
I hope so. Well, there's one release I'm working on now, and it will be released after March. So,
okay.
Rest, I'm not sure.
So
I will do my best to finish as much as I can.
Okay, so I guess time will tell.
Yes.
Peter, how are you doing this last month?
Pretty good. 2021 started out good for me. I've been working on some collaborations with 90s rave guys.
Yeah.
Some of them are really cool and really relaxed with working with them, and others are real bitches. I will not tell any names. Every one of them will know for themselves. Besides that, preparing the next Gabberdisco tracks for February and March, which are February is done, March is in the
making.
So yeah, I've been pretty busy and pretty working to the bone.
Nice. Oh, one thing is for sure is that your camera is stable right now. And it's not overheating.
No, the first show, it was kind of the test show, so not a good idea to use your phone for a live show. Definitely better to use something that is not breaking down during the show.
But then again, if we reflect it back like to how is the first show going? Yeah, it's a good story to tell about. Yeah, this fucking telephone is all heats up and.
Definitely, it kind of got a running joke by now.
So, but yeah, so in the next couple of months, we can definitely expect some new releases from you.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Thank you. Nice. Okay, yeah, you don't have a child on the way, I guess.
No, but I have a son that is 1 year old now. He turned 1 last November. He's already walking and running around. He's not really talking. He's brabbling and saying some word-like thingies.
Yeah.
And at the moment, he's in a real complicated phase because I would say it's an early puberty because he's crying about everything and nothing is right anymore and everything you're doing is wrong. I don't like that. Yeah, it's like he's 14 years, not 14 months. But I guess that's kind of normal.
So, Chris, this is a spoiler for you. Well, yeah. From the stories, what I do here is that children toddlers from 1 year old that is that kind of a puberty. They have like the will of their own. Like I said, everything what you're doing is wrong and nothing is right. But how do you cope with it?
That's a good question. You have to stay calm. You have to stay understanding. And come on, it's not that bad. Come on, let's do this. Come on, let's change diaper. It doesn't hurt. Don't be a fucking bitch. Come on. Yeah, the good thing is they don't understand what you're what you're saying. So you can basically say whatever you want as long as you do it in a calm voice.
Oh damn! I see it. I can see it like, you little shit.
Yeah. Be calm, I will drop you to the floor. Come on. Nah, I'm just kidding. He's my one and only. He's my big love. He's everything to me, and I'll drink to him.
Nice. Well,
Cheers.
I will say. Wait, here's my tea. Well, Prost. Martin, how are you doing this last month?
Yeah, I've produced a bit on that Chrono Trigger remix thingy, and I've already started collecting samples for the February Gabberdisco track. But most of the time I was working on my pile of shame for the PS4 and finally finished that God of War game, which was great, but only half a game somehow. It didn't feel like finished. Like half the worlds you can fast travel to are still locked. And I wanted to kick Odin's ass, and all I got was some son of Thor or something, some like third grade lesser. No, I wanted to climb huge fucking monsters again, like in the previous God of Wars, and except for one fight with a dragon, it did not really deliver there, I think. But still, I'm excited about the next one.
Yeah, remember the original God of War 1? It was also kind of laying low, only the Ares fight at the end was really big. And from part to part, they pulled up the level of fights. So I expect part 2 and 3 with the Ragnarok going on to be really more explosive than that part.
Yeah, hopefully.
I guess that's...
You know, will it also be released for the PS4 or only PS5?
Part 2 will definitely be on PS4. I have no clue, and I think there is no info out there about part 3.
I was wondering if they originally maybe had in mind to finish it with a DLC or something, because everything is in the game, like the fast travel map, everything points to worlds you cannot go in that game. So it seems like some add-on is missing or something.
Nah, I think that is kind of on purpose, because they cannot really change the place where it's happening. It will happen in those 9 worlds, so everything needs to be in place already, even if you cannot go there yet.
Yeah,
that's one way of looking at it.
No, but now you are busy with Boy Band Fantasy 15, right?
Yes, I love it, and to me it's really addictive. Sometimes in the afternoon I really have to push myself to the Chrono Trigger remix thingy instead of going on with Final Fantasy. Man, it feels, for me, Final Fantasy 7 was the first Final Fantasy I completely played through in one go, and this one here has so much of the same feel to it. I really, yeah, I'm years too late with playing it, I admit, but yeah, I will spend ages in there for sure.
But the most important question is, this is a Gabberdisco show. I guess we can expect releases from you the next coming month.
Yeah, of course. February will. Yeah, definitely in February. For March, I think the other guys have something planned, and yeah, but I'll keep producing. I'm just having a little bit of a hard time getting into it right now.
So let's talk about the newest Gabberdisco releases that we have this month, or what's this month? The last month until this month. First there was the GDO 11, the GDO Origins number 11. Tell something about that release, because there are 9 tracks in there.
Yeah, they're really from 92 till I don't know. The latest is sometime 2000s, and this time I put more emphasis on disco house and other styles, which basically match and were part of the way to Gabberdisco. And yeah, the usual old shit re-released.
No, but we don't call it old shit. We're calling the old golden oldies.
Yeah. Of course we do.
And we also have a Gabberdisco Second Floor, the Next Generation Volume Number 1.
Yes.
There are 2 releases over there. One from Phil Chinis and the other from Ultimecia. What can you tell about it?
Okay, Phil Chinis is 2 guys from Michigan, USA. The names are Pasocon and DJ School Pizza, who also manages the Radio Station music label.
Yeah.
Yeah. The roots of Pasocon are French house, hard dance, and some technical drum and bass and shaker. And DJ School Pizza is a fan of all kinds of UK hardcore, J-core, hardtech, and Frenchcore.
That's a nice combo.
Yeah.
And how about Ultimecia?
Concept really well. Like they don't. I think they make music since maybe 2 years, and they immediately put everything in there, which is in every Gabberdisco track, like the hard part, a reference to Gabberdisco with a certain vocal. They put it in there. It's really. I was amazed what they delivered, and they're up for more. So there's more coming. Then we have on the same release, the second track is by Altimesia or Mekia from Berlin area. He was makes music since about 12 years and was doing live sets in the hardtech scene under the name of Bassett Live. And his main influences are heavy hardcore and Machina.
Ooh, that's more in my street. That's nice.
It's interesting to get people with totally different backgrounds doing their interpretation of Gabberdisco. I think this adds to what we all are doing.
Yeah. What we are going to do today, this is also the first time what we're going to do, is we are going to listen to these 2 tracks in a little mini mix. Also, to everybody out there, if you're on YouTube, come to twitch.tv/new0 so you can see the link up over there, because we are doing a little competition. Today we are giving away these 2 releases to the lucky winner. So, and everybody is eligible to enter this, but for that you need to come over here to twitch.tv/NeoDeXerox. So I will say, let's listen to this mini mix, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hello, my friends. That is Marshall, and I have a pretty cool
Gabberdisco
for you today. We've got some special balls today. We've also got some other ideas. So, first things first, I got the GoPro stuck in this ball. I don't think this could end well for anyone. So, fire in the hole. That's pretty fucking bad. One more, come on. Don't be a bitch. One more. Okay.
Can you teach me a speaker like you? How you say how do you do?
What's up, Will?
What's that?
The other thing we learned is pressure
is not to be fucked with.
I think this is going to be better.
Now, the Russian alphabet.
I just parked that slab outside, so
And we're back. Well, those were the mixes from the newest Gabberdisco release, the second floor, the next generation. It's the GD2F-06. Well, as I just mentioned before, we have a little competition, a contest going on. You can win this release together with the other release from the what's called the GD Origins 11. Yeah, in a few minutes I am going to ask you guys a question. You guys here on Twitch, and yeah, the winner that can answer me the question will win a release. But for now, if you have some questions to one of these, cheese lords, yeah, cheese lords. That's I don't know. It's a fitting name for you guys.
I think so too. Yes.
We need shirts. We need shirts.
I'm a cheese head.
I get that one. No, but seriously, if you guys have questions, please state it down here on Twitch. Then, we still have around 13 minutes. So, then these guys can answer some stuff. Well, I see that DJ Beat to be happy. He says Gabberdisco is the best genre. And I definitely agree. It's the best hardcore genre out there. It's a funny thing because we were just actually talking about Gabberdisco, what Gabberdisco means to us, and especially in these crazy times. And here in the Netherlands, we're in a lockdown with riots and whatever. Gabberdisco, it's happy. And every time if I listen to Gabberdisco tracks, I feel really happy, and it gives me a big smile every time I listen to this kind of music. And you guys also agree the same, and especially with these crazy times. You guys also said the last 20 years you have been making demonic music and and only evil stuff, and this is something refreshing.
Yeah, it feels like a good change to do music with a positive vibe and not trying to be the mean guy and kind of wearing a mask. No, we're just happy, crazy people, and we want to do happy, crazy music. So why hold back? Why not just let it flow and show the world our happy, crazy side, and not use the 1000s die motherfucker sample.
Okay, we have a question. How do you get inspiration for your tracks? Is there any special story? I think this is a question for everybody.
Basically from everything.
Yeah.
It's like, in my case, it takes me 3 weeks for a Gabberdisco track, and whatever funny I encounter in a movie, on TV, or even some music here in the background somewhere, it all gets somehow noted and most of the time incorporated. There's so many insider gags actually in each of my Gabberdisco tracks, which only my family will understand. But yeah, it's a personal thing, but the fun is spread anyway, so that's...
It's the same for me. I always I'm looking for memes on YouTube or other sites, and when I see something funny, I think it will be good to use it in one of my tracks. Also, when I hear a good song on the radio or maybe on the internet, I get inspired to use it or make something of my own from it.
And now another question is that DJ Paul, he's asking how... Oh wait, my chat is going over the place. Damn, where is it? Okay, because we already just asked where you got your inspirations from, but often they also have a theme around it. So how do you work on this way?
In my tracks, basically the main theme is based on the main prominent sample I have in the track, or melody or something. Like last year, February, it was David Bowie's Spaceman. and literally every sample I've taken is from a track with something space or spaceman or really even short snippets. Everything is space related. So I have a huge library of samples and music, and when I know a topic for a track, I run a search, and then so many wrongly found things come up which do not really match what I was looking for, but trigger new ideas, and then it branches out, and in the end I have 250 audio tracks in the arrangement.
Or sometimes you just type in a keyword in YouTube and see what's coming up, and maybe sometimes that gives you crazy stuff to work with that you would have never found on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So same for me.
Nice. Let's see. What else do we have? I see crazy people. It always makes me smile, even at bad time, especially in the past. So once again, I know I always say this, but thank you guys. And this is from DJ Skyline 86. Let's see. What else do we have? Yeah, you guys also auto-tune your samples. Oh, Acid Video. He's sticking up his finger.
Yes. How do you guys work with challenges for yourself, creative challenges?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who wants
For
to go
me,
first?
it's mostly based on the material which creates the challenges. When you have to isolate something or working with samples which are not really delivering, and no matter how you process them, and this creates challenges in every track on its own. And besides that, I often set myself some technical challenges to try out some things automation wise and such things. So there are definitely challenges for me with every arrangement.
Yeah, it's clearly hearable in Gabberdisco. That is full of challenges.
Yeah. I always try to do new stuff with the samples. It's not just you pick a sample and you put it in arrangement.
No, we had that all the time in the 90s. Bass drum plus pop sample track done, and what we do is a completely different level.
Yeah.
It's like rocket science compared to what we did back then.
It is. It's fun
You
to
mean,
around with.
you mean like putting well-known samples into a completely different daylight and things like that?
Yeah.
Mhm. Cool.
In a plausible way. That's the challenge. It can be as absurd as it can get, but it should sound like the mashed up things should belong together. They clearly are from different sources, but they should create a unity with each other, which was never foreseen by the original artists. And this is why we use a lot of samples, so we do shit with them to be actually entitled to use them. It's not just stealing, it's way more.
Yeah, I hear it. Alright.
Okay, then we have one more final question because the show is still for 5 minutes and it's time to stop the show again. Sadly. Aww. So the last question is from Hakkepeter33. How did you find each other? I mean, what you do is just not a coincidence, is it?
How did we find each other?
Probably not through your Tinder.
I was about to make a similar joke, but with a more old school reference, like a contact advertisement in a magazine. Yeah, but in my case, I know Martin for 15 years now in person. his music for way longer, and ever since we know each other in person, we've been in contact, and we kind of evolved together. It sounds cheesy, but yeah, it's like that. So it was just a logical thing to join Gabberdisco again. Chris?
Yeah, for me it's about the same, but not as long as you. I have known Martin maybe for
14 years.
I think 14 years. No, I think I emailed him 6 years ago with a demo, and it was, I think it was already hard tech, but there was no, at the time was no place to release it. So we're just fooling around with different tracks. I released one track in 2016, I think, on Psycho Records.
Yeah, 16.
And Martin, yeah, and Martin also did a remix of that track. So you should check it out.
What?
So, and yeah, after that it was a bit quiet. I was doing my own stuff. I also make music under the name Dat Tuig. So I released on other labels. But then in 2017, Martin approached me. He said, "I'm starting a new label with a new kind of thing," and I was really interested in it because it really fit my my style.
Nice.
That's how it happened.
Well, yeah. Martin, I want to ask how you met these guys, but no, but yeah, it's as for me, how did I met Gabberdisco? Actually, I never met Martin in person, but yeah, during my J-Court time, I don't know how it happened, but I suddenly came in contact with the Speed Freak, and yeah, you know, for me, he was such a hero in the past. Back
in the past.
In the past, no, really, because I never heard of the Speed Freak up until 2002. Because there was also the moment that I switched over from the hardcore scene that went from 180 to 200 BPM back down to 150, and I really didn't like that sound. So I switched over to other styles, and yeah, somewhere in the line, I came across tracks from the Speed Freak, and from there on, I was always a fan of his music. And then I think somewhere around 2010, when I was pretty active with J-Core, somehow I came in contact with the Speed Freak, and yeah, I've been in contact with him ever since. Yeah, very thankful, of course, and yeah, you know, yeah, for me, he's also a huge inspiration in life. So yeah, that's a little bit my kind of story, I guess. It's not too cheesy, I hope. So yeah, yeah, I see that it's now 11 o'clock. We're about to stop the stream, sadly, but there is still one more thing to tell about, and that is the competition. So the winner, he or she gets the two newest Gabberdisco releases, and there's only one thing that you need to do, and that is answer this one question. And the question is, what is the name of the Speed Freak's cat?
I know.
Oh.
Oh,
that's hard.
That's not so hard. That was fast. So yeah, I have got an instruction from the Speed Freak himself, and the first person that answered the correct question wins the release. So Gabberdisco 123, congratulations! I will send you a DM in a few minutes. So yeah, so you can download the newest releases. So congratulations. Yeah, as for the Cheese Lords, yeah, I wish that I could do this show longer with you guys. Actually, I could, but the wife there doesn't want me to do like two shows in the evening. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for this really awesome night. Yeah, I really had a blast today, and hopefully you guys had a blast as well. And of course, I hope to see you guys next month again. The last Thursday, the last Tuesday of the month.
Last Tuesday, so
yeah, any last words you want to say for this to end this show?
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right.
So yeah, then this is the end of the show, and I'll say, everybody, stay safe, stay clean. And I want to say stay J-Core, but we're not gonna do that. But
wash your hands.
Oh,
Gabberdisco.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And pray to Gabberdisco. Because Gabberdisco is life. Gabberdisco is religion. Gabberdisco is us.
Gabberdisco is cheese.
Gabberdisco.
Gabberdisco. So everybody here on Twitch and on YouTube, thank you very much for joining into Gabberdisco Night live today. The video is also uploaded on YouTube, so if you want to see this video back, go to what is it again? YouTube.com/Gabberdisco. Oh, also. The links down there, if you go to linktree/Gabberdisco, then you can also find the Bandcamp, the Spreadshirt, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the Twitter, SoundCloud, and what is it? Oh, and Spotify.
And Pornhub.
And Pornhub is also there. I didn't put on a logo. If you want to join the community, go over to discord.io/Gabberdisco. Let's chat along with each other so we can hype each other for the whole week. And of course, if you have some money to spend, buy some merchandise like this really awesome Gabberdisco mug. You can find it at Spreadshirt, also at Linktree. And thanks for the support, you guys. And Gabberdisco Cheese Lords, thank you guys for tonight. And I will say have a great evening and see you next month. Woo!
See you later.
So everybody that are still here at Gabberdisco Night live, we are going to raid somebody. He is going live in 5 minutes, but the stream is already up. So yeah, let's raid Round Wave Crusher. So everybody, thank you for tonight again, and see you next month.
Merry Crisis. Whoa, thank you. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the people from Jacob Life. Oh, already asking me for hydrate? Yes, I will. How was it going, guys? How it was? Oh, the Gabberdisco Night! Yes! I forgot about it. No, I was working, sorry. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.